Do you like tangerines? I love them. They are packed with vitamin C. The color is amazing. Kids love them. And I have an idea. How about we use them as an inspiration to make maybe not that healthy, but still delicious Kpops that you can serve at a baby shower or maybe a kid's party. So this is Cooking with Hilda, and let's make some delicious Kpops. To make that Kpops, you have many options. The one I choose is I bake my own recipe of the cake, and then I use 2 tablespoons of my favorite frosting. But you can also purchase an already baked cake at the store, or maybe bake a box of cake and crumble it. But this is a tip I want you to remember. Do not use a lot of frosting, because it's going to be too liquidy and mushy, and we don't want that in a Kpop. We want the perfect texture. So that's a thing to remember. If you are like me, you want every Kpop to look exactly the same. And I like this tool that helps me for that. And you can find this at any baker's store. But you can also form it with your hands. And I'm gonna show you guys how. It's very easy, just like making little balls. And just be careful that you make them the same size. I'm gonna show you the texture. It's still a little bit crumbly. It's not like super liquidy. It's still crumbly, but super moist. You still have that moist in there. And my hands are super clean for this. So you have to make little balls like you were making little balls. Just watch that they are the same size. You can keep doing this until you finish the dough. And there you go. You have perfectly shaped Kpops that you just have to smooth them on the sides, and they're going to be exactly the same size, each of them. When you finish forming that Kpops, it's time to put the little stick in the middle. And we will need chocolate to do that. To melt the chocolate, you have to do it very slowly, maybe 30 seconds by 30 seconds if you are melting it in the microwave. I think that's the best way to do it if you are doing it for a small batch like this. If it goes above that temperature, you can always season your chocolate by adding unmelted chocolate to the already melted. And that process is like tempering and taking the chocolate to the right temperature to coat your Kpops. So let's start. Dip it a little bit there, and like this. When you finish putting all the Kpop sticks, let it sit in the fridge for around 15 minutes or to 20 until the chocolate set. After the Kpops rested 20 minutes in the fridge, it's time to start the coating. And for this, you will need to check again the temperature of your chocolate, and for this, you will need a thermometer. Kitchen thermometer is always a good investment. When you're ready to start coating with chocolate, the Kpops always have everything already laid on the table, because it's going to be complicated if you're going to decorate the Kpops and you have in another side the sprinkles or whatever you're going to use to decorate. So have everything ready on the table. To make the tangerine, I dip in the melted chocolate, the Kpop, to the edge, and I try to shake it up a little bit like this, and I set it on the first parchment paper I have here. I do it again. Dip it to the edge and set it on the first parchment paper I have here for 30 seconds. And I show you why I like to have 2 different parchment papers when doing this process. I like it because after 30 seconds, I just pick it up and I get rid of the big foot. And it's just gonna be like a very thin layer. And I just dip it on the whatever sprinkles you wanna use, because we're making tangerines is gonna be this beautiful orange, shiny tangerine color. And after that, I just set it here. I do the same. After 30 seconds, I pick it up, just dip it on the sprinkles. You keep doing that until you finish with all the Kpops. The chocolate is left on the parchment paper is totally good. So you just melt it again and it's good to go. Don't throw it away. So we finished Kpops fast and easy. I went ahead and decorated my Kpops with this white sugar flour and some green ribbon. I also covered them with these little bags that you can find in any baker's store and tie them with these little ties. I don't know how to call these little things to close the bag. But feel free to use your taste. This is my taste, but you can use your taste to decorate your tangerine Kpops. Like you can make, like, for example, sugar leaves to put it on top of it, or just use ribbon, whatever you like. This is the time to be creative and have fun. I hope you guys find value in this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time here in Cooking with Hilda.